All right. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to add connections on Facebook, right? And this is one of the most important platform that you can use to grow your business, especially in the early stages, right? So if you're just starting out, Facebook is the best platform because it really allows you to connect with people on a one-to-one basis, and that's very important when you're looking to, close high-ticket clients, right? Yes, obviously there are so many better platforms. I would say better, but so many different types of platforms that are much more advanced, that will give you results much more faster, especially Instagram, right? The same amount of time that you spend on Facebook, like if you spend 6 months to 1 year on Facebook, if you spend the same amount of time on Instagram building your audience, then you can, possibly end up having, up to 10,000 or 15,000 followers, right? So those types of platforms are really, really fast, right? It gives you results very fast. Of course, you should know what you're doing as well, right? Because there are so many people who are posting on Instagram for years, right, and they still haven't touched 2,000 followers. So but with that being said, Facebook can really allow you to monetize your network very quickly. Even if you have 500 connections, you can still make money from Facebook, right? Even if you have 5,000 friends, which is what we will aim to achieve, right? 5,000 is what our goal is, to have 5,000 connections, highly targeted connections who are willing to pay us, right? So if we are able to do that on Facebook, then trust me, you can make money just by regularly posting content. So if you see, this is just like a diagram of your Facebook profile, and you have to keep posting content consistently. If you see, this also looks like a blog, right? And blog, as you know, is one of the most profitable ways to make money. And obviously, it takes a lot of time, and there it's a bit more different, strategic, advanced, technical compared to Facebook, but the concepts are the same. Keep posting content and keep driving traffic to your Facebook profile, right? So if this is your blog, you would drive traffic through various keywords, right? Keyword one, it will rank on Google, and it will, your blog will rank, and then you can start generating leads and make money. But on Facebook, all you have to do is you have to keep posting content consistently and drive eyeballs from different groups, right? And add connections from different groups, so that you can grow your network to 5,000 highly targeted people. It can be business owners. If you are into the wealth niche, it can be people are looking to lose weight. If you're into health niche, or if it can be anybody else, if you're into relationship, like if you're looking to help solve marriage problems, right? So you're into relationship niche, so you can add people who are in similar groups, right? So how to add connections on Facebook? It's very simple. You have to join the groups based on your niche, right? So keep joining as many groups as you can. In the last video we covered, you have to join at least 100 groups, but don't go bonkers on the first day itself. Start with 3 or 5. It's more than enough, but start with the ones that have a lot of audience, at least 50,000 people or 10,000 people or 100,000 people, right? If you do that, then you have better chance of adding people who can be your potential clients in the future, right? So a question that you might have at this point is that, if everybody is doing this, then how will I stand out to be different, right? So yeah, I understand, it's a very valid question, but remember that these groups are growing daily, right? There are new people that are getting added on a daily basis, right? So I will show you right now on a quick demo on how to use this strategy. But remember that not everybody who joins the group knows about what you have to offer. So if you post on these groups, right, on a consistent basis, and if new people join, then you have a chance of getting engagement from them, and potentially you can add them as your friend, and then maybe you can close them as clients. So there are a lot of variables involved on who exactly will sign up with you. But for now, what I will show you is how to add the right connections on or from Facebook, right? So quickly, if you see, this is a Facebook profile, and this is my link over here, right? The group. So I'm I'm driving people from my profile further to my group, right? So that's what I'm doing. For now, we'll keep it simple. This is something that maybe we'll talk about in the future. But right now, I'm assuming that you are using profile funnel, right? So based on that, you can just drive people on your Facebook account, add them as friends, and your cover can talk about booking a call directly with you, the way I'm talking about joining group, right? So that being said, if you see my TMS, right, so by the time you watch this video, I'm sure you should know what is TMS is, but I'm not going to explain it right now with the video, right? So your TMS should be very clear, very defined, and at least it should be ready, right? So you've uploaded account photo, your Facebook profile is ready, and now you are going to target these people, right? So I have consultants, coaches, and agency owners. So what I will do right now is I will find groups where I can connect with agency owners, where I can connect with coaches, and where I can connect with consultants, right? So uh, what I need to do is I need to add like I need to search for keywords, right? So for example, I go over here in groups, I quickly go to search groups, and I just type let's say agency, because I'm looking for agency owners, right? So I'm just thinking that okay, where can I find agency owners? Maybe there are groups with the name agency, right? So that's what I'm thinking right now. This is how you have to think, right? So once you start thinking like this, you'll also use the right keywords as the right thoughts will come, and then you can search accordingly, right? So if you see mod agency insiders scaling a digital agency with high paying clients, now this is exactly the kind of group that I need to join, because this group is helping agency owners, right? So if you see, I've already joined this group, right? Marketing agency secrets, again perfect group, 11,000 members, just what I need. 11,000 highly qualified agency owners who are looking to grow their agency, and maybe I can help them, right? Facebook ads agency scaling secrets, again 63,000 people over here, right? Agency nomads, digital marketing agency builders, 14,000 members, right? So if you see, this is how you find your dream audience, and all these groups have good audience that you can connect with, and who can pay you, right? Agency hyper growth, if you see, there is an endless list, and each group is better than the other, right? And obviously there will be a lot of similar, like a lot of people who will be common throughout these groups, just the way I am, right? Like if you see, I'm in all these groups, so it is possible. Yes, but it is also possible that because of the number difference, there are more people over here than there over here, right? And obviously, again, it's too variable. It's too variable to even think about who will be similar, like who will be in this group and this group as well. There is one way to find out. If you see, you can see the icons over here, but this icon shows only your friends, right? But it's still a close call. It's very difficult to identify a common, but again, that's not a huge problem for now. At least you have to know that you can easily join these groups. Now if you see, even I have listed over here, right? And even I am ranking over here, so that's a good news for me. If you see, I think that's one way why my group is also growing very fast, because I have used the right keywords, and it's also helping people who are searching for solutions around agency to join groups like this, right? So that being said, let's quickly move on to the next part, which is joining a group, right? So let's say I sent a request to join the group, and they accepted my invite right now. So I have 63,000 people. Now how do I find the right people, right? So what I do is I go to members. Sorry, I go to members, and I go to by the way, I will talk about this extension called as EL Messenger Group Friender. This is an automation tool, but it's going to be a bit expensive. Right now, I'm using the free version. I will shoot a video about that, but I'll just keep things simple for now. So if you see, these are the admins and moderators. So If ever you wanna, if you have some questions about which type of content you need to post or have some queries, then you can directly reach out to them. But most of the time it shouldn't be a problem. If you see 605 friends that I already connected on my on like from this group are already like, so I have already connected with 605 people from this group, right? So that's a huge number. If I post even one content piece on this group, 605 people see my content directly. If I post on my wall and my and the group as well, then obviously they get to see one or two times. So that will just increase the touch points, right? So this is how you can capitalize groups to nurture a audience who are already part of a network. But what we're going to learn in this video is to how to add people, right? So if you see, I've found a section called as members with things in common. So this is where I will click, and what I will do is I will find the right agency owners as per my ICA definition, the dream audience definition. So I'm looking for agency owners who are new, right? Who are struggling to get business, who are struggling to be at consistent income. So that's my audience. I'm not looking to uh, like work with people right now who are already successful, right? Who are already 10,000, $20,000 per month business and more, because I don't have any offer that can help them, right? So I have to also consider that it's not just about money; it's also about how you can help them. Even if you connect to them and try to pitch them and tell them that I can help you scale to 10K, they'll reply back that I don't need your help because I'm already at 20K. So make sure that your offer is matching with the type of people you are going to help, so that they when you pitch them, they are actually matching and they say yes, they're okay, yes, they're interested, right? So if you see, it's very difficult to know that right now. Obviously I understand what you might be thinking. How will I know who is at 10K? How will I know who's at 5K or 2K, right? Obviously it's very difficult, but at the same time, you need to kind of do some profiling why before adding. So if you see, now if you see this particular guy, right, consultant and coach. So if you see, if you click on his profile, then you will get to know what type of work he's doing, and accordingly you can add and send him a friend request, right? So if you see, get a free PDF on how we book 10 to 15 calls a week, FS consulting. Now just by looking at this profile pic or this cover, I feel he is the right person, because the one who is making 20 30K, they will have a better offer on their profile. Right now if you see, the last post he did was on November 18, which is actually what he did was he updated his cover photo. After that he's not done anything else. uh, Oh, sorry. I think this is a pinned post. Yeah. So he's posted on January 13, and if you see, he's not getting that much engagement. He's just starting out. He looks like he's just starting out right now. If you see, who still hasn't got the training on how you can get extra 15 calls this week? Nobody is commenting really, right? So maybe he's interested to know how he can get more comments, how he can get more growth in his business. And I think he looks like a good fit. So what I will do is I'll just send him a friend request, right? So okay, now when you see this type of message, right, it looks like you may not know this person. Send request to people you know personally to see their updates on Facebook, right? So just ignore this message, because I believe Facebook feels that we don't know this person, which obviously is right. But since it was a part of members with things in common, you just have to give it a try. Don't add people from any other section apart from members with things in common, but it is very likely that you still will face this issue. So you can decide what you want to do about it. You can just try again after after some time. But actually I'm very surprised that Facebook believes that we are not able to add him, because we have 303 friends in common. So very strange to see this. Maybe it's because I'm recording this video, that's the reason this is also happening. But let's move on to the next profile. Let's see this guy, like Nigel White, right? So if you see, quickly see his profile. Sorry guys, this video is taking some time because I think it's loading because of the recording and all. So anyways, so this guy, right, Nigel White, I help entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs reach their first 10K month minus the confusion using my scalable sales system. Take your brand to six figures and beyond. Now if you see, this guy is doing something similar to what I am doing, right? So I have two options. Now if you see, one of the things that I posted over here was like adding groups, but there's another note that I've put over here, how to find your dream audience, right? So another great way to find your dream audience is, using competitors and influencer friends, right? So competition, this guy is competition. He's already doing the work the way I'm doing. Every day he's finding people the way I'm finding people, adding people, reaching out, messaging. He's doing the work, right? So why not take advantage of his network, right? So if you see, he has 945 connections, all these can be potential people whom I can add. So if I let me try if I can find the friends, right? If you see all friends, I can, by the way, add people, but if you see from this particular section is not allowing me to add. So what I can do is, another way I can add friends that he's connected with is by clicking this particular post and just adding people right directly from here, right? So again, okay, I think it's because of the recording that this is not allowing. All right, perfect. So I can add this guy, and I think sometimes if you try to add women on Facebook, that's also the reason why Facebook will block us. But just keep trying, right? This is very unpredictable, you will never know. Now see, if you see, this person is also a woman, but it allowed me to add. So it's very unpredictable. We don't know what their algorithms are, what their how their codes work, how their system works. It's all very mystery, right? So keep trying. For you it may work, for me it will not work, someone else it will work. So it's all very different. I can't really comment on that part because I don't own Facebook. So I can only share my experience. But yeah, keep trying, right? So if you see this guy Chris Cotton, right, I can add him as well. Yasser Marcos, now again I'm not able to add him, but not sure why. Yasser Marcos, 128 friends, yes, got to add him as well. And this guy I don't want to add because I've already had an interaction with him, so I've unfriended him now. So this is how you find people, right? If you see all these, I already know that I have to add the right audience. I first figured out a group, then I just checked one or two people, and then just start to profile if they're the right fit, right? Now I'm taking this slowly. Now the more you do this, the more it will get easier for you, right? This is how you find the right people. I know exactly the type of people I want to add, and I'm adding the right person. I know in my mind, in my heart, that yes, these are the right people. If they accept, there's a great opportunity for me to talk to them, right? So if you see, I can just keep doing this over and over again. And again, this particular option you will not see because this is part of the EL Messenger Pro extension. This one, we'll talk about that later. But for now, I'll just keep going on and add these people because these people are my potential clients, right? These are also someone whom I can help with, uh, and I can reach out to, right? All right, so this is how you find the right audience. And finding groups, inside the groups you'll always find the right audience and also competitors, right? So I just showed you an example of how to use your competitors audience and tapping their work, right? Influencer friends, right? Now sometimes someone is so huge, or someone is so big, someone is so successful in terms of their achievements, that you'll obviously not be able to add them as friends. But they'll not be even on Facebook. They might not be that much active on Facebook, but they have Instagram accounts, right? So you can tap to their network through Instagram, right? But if they have Facebook friends, Facebook account, then you can use that as an opportunity to again use whatever they are doing. So if I give an example, um, so I have a few influencer friends who are doing very good, and I can obviously you know reach out to them. But I hope you understand how I'm thinking, how am I going about this. And okay, I just figured out a name. So what I will do is I will search for this guy. Now this guy is doing very good. Uh, yeah, Joel Kaplan. So he's obviously a very successful agency owner, and he's doing very good. If you see, I'm actually following him. I'm not even allowed to send him a friend request. If you see, he's followed by 12,000 people, right? So what I'm doing is I'm following him, and whoever, so Facebook will not allow you to add people directly from here. That's what I believe. But okay, no, wait. Facebook is allowing me to add. Yes, Facebook will not allow you to add people from Facebook page. But if you see 12,000 followers, I am getting a chance to add all these people, right? So if you see, I can add this guy, and I can add this guy as well. You can add this guy. So this is how you tap into an audience that is already being built by successful influencers like this guy, Joel Kaplan. And these are some of the things that you can use to quickly find your dream audience, who will be ready to pay you, who will be ready to work with you, and will be interested, right? So that's one strategy. Another strategy which I would like to show you, that I believe you will see for the first time, because this is something that I like, nobody taught me. Maybe you are doing, because sometimes when we are in the same field, all of us get the same ideas, right? So maybe you're doing this, but what I personally do, and the a lot of lot of attribution that I would like to give to my fast growth is by applying this strategy, right? Facebook ads. Now, what is Facebook ads? Obviously, we all know how Facebook ads work. We see these ads on a day to day basis, but you know, this actually was an idea that I stumbled upon when I was just surfing for on Facebook. So what happened is that uh, one day when I was just surfing, I got this ad by a guy called Sabri, right? So he sells this book, and there were so many likes and comments on that particular ad as well. So I just clicked on the same message, and I got the opportunity to add those people. Like for example, this ad, if you see, attention marketing agency owners, right? So obviously Facebook knows that I have been a marketing agency owner. I'm in this niche. So now Facebook knows that I'm in that interest category. So what ClickMinded is doing is it's targeting their software to sell me, right? So or sell people like me. So maybe even you're an agency owner. If you're an agency owner, you will see this ad. So what if my target audience is also agency owners? This guy is offering like an SOP growth toolkit, right? So what this offer is doing is it's creating like a pool of people ready for me, right? So if I click this link, I'm able to find people that already are interested. If you see, this message means this person is already my friend. Already I have added a lot of people from this particular ad. This particular ad itself I've already used, but I'm just giving you as an example, right? If you see, I can add this person because it has three mutual friends. Uh, Surprisingly, Facebook didn't allow me to send today to a person who with whom I shared 303 mutual friends. So again, just to say, it's all very weird. So again, if you see, I can try adding this person. I'm not going to add people whom I don't have any connection, because it will just throw that message and it will kind of alert Facebook that I'm doing something fishy, right? So if you see, right, see, this is how it works. So don't do this. Just scroll and find people where you have two mutual friends, or one mutual friend, so that you can have a shot at sending them a friend request. That's the only way it will work. After even doing this, if Facebook doesn't allow, then it's completely out of your control, my control, right? But at least this is how you should do it, to stay away from all these bans that you'll get, right? So if you see this person also, I can try. Perfect. Or also I can try this person. If you see, why am I sending, this is not random friend request sending, right? I'm not sending 50 random friend requests, right? This All these are targeted. This is what you have to do, all targeted friend request. If you are a coach selling nutritional services, find groups, find ads. You can't find ads obviously, but if you come across an ad, go for it. Find groups, find influencers, find competitors where your audience already exists. You cannot, uh, there's no other way to find such people. You can't magically attract them. You have to have a very strategic way, right? So this is what you need to do. If you see, add friend over here, and I'm also going to add this person, Lance, whatever the surname is or last name is. So this is what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to ignore everybody else because I have no connection. So Facebook will not allow, and this person as well. If you see, like there's no warning now, so I'm allowed to add them. I'm allowed to add this person. I'm allowed to add this person. I'm allowed to add this person. This is what I'm doing, right? So this is how you add connections. This is how you add dream connections. Because the more you do this, the more consistent you do this, the better your chance of getting the right person to have an interaction with you, or you can have an interaction with, and then you can accordingly close them. What will happen once they accept your friend request? They will immediately see a post where you have put like a content piece where you've put five great tips for agency owners to get clients organically, join groups, add connection, etc., etc. So you already know that these people are looking for a solution, right? Because they are interacting with ads, so they're already in a need. And that's still a vague statement, one can't be really sure, but at least you have an idea that they are in need. And once you add them, they see your post. Now they're nurtured as well. They see your post for 1 or 2 days, then you reach out to them, hey, how's it going? That's what quickly builds a relationship. And knowing that that person is in need, you can quickly tap onto their pain points and invite them to a call. This is how you have to do it. This is how you have to use the right connections to quickly move to the call stage within the matter of a week or so. Else it will take a really long time. You can't keep adding strangers, friends, cold people, and wait for months and months to apply the 5C framework, right? Else you'll get really frustrated and it will not really work for you. And then you'll blame me or blame the system. But this, if you follow this, then trust me, it will not take a lot of time for you to find hot leads, right? Hot leads is what your focus should be. Hot, warm, uh, who are looking for a solution to your problem, and you know that you have figured out creative ways to find them, and you're just adding them and then nurturing them through your content and reaching out to them. All right, so I hope this particular video now helped you to get more clarity on what type of what strategies to use to add the right people on Facebook, so that you can build a list of 5,000 friends at least to start things off, after working on this for at least 3 to 6 months. I think it will not take more than 3 to 6 months for you to build 5,000 friends if you do this consistently. Because yes, I know that if you add 50, 60, 70 connections, then out of them 5 or 10 will accept. All those things I'm aware of, but which is why you have to do this daily, right? You can't do one day and you not do other day. So this is a continuous process. If you're just starting out, focus on only building an audience, right? Because the more you build an audience, the more uh, you increase your chance to get a business out of them in the upcoming weeks or months. But if you don't add them, don't nurture them, then it's impossible to close any deal, right? So that being said, I hope you like this video. And in next video, I'm going to talk more on how you can use LinkedIn to add connections. All right.